friendship that'll never ever end.
Alright, so 5.01 Foundations. Your objectives are: identify like terms, simplify expression by combining like terms, simplify expressions using the distributive property, and putting all of the three above points into one equation. Now, what you have to remember is when you get a question that says to identify the like terms, there's no calculating involved. All you do is look at the variables that are listed. If you see multiple variables, then you put them together in a box. Once again, if you check out the variables, if there's a single variable, a double variable, or no variable, you must find the like terms, meaning you find the ones that are the same. Okay, so now it's your turn. Look at both questions on the screen and combine the like terms by putting them into boxes. Okay, so we represented the variable of C with a red box, the variable of D with a blue box, and it looks like just the number with a green box. So we took all of those and made a bigger box and just put them into each colored box. And there you go. You've identified the like terms. On the right, we've represented the A with the red, the B with the blue, and the double AB with the green. We boxed in everything that were common and then put them together into those bigger boxes. And you've identified those like terms. Alright, so building upon the skill of finding and identifying the like terms, let's look at combining them. Remember, you need to group all the like terms together, and they all have to have the same variable. Then what you need to do next is either add or subtract them to get one variable, and then if you need to, combine them all together into one equation. Let's try these three out together and see what you do. Now, do your answers look like this? If not, that's okay. Let's check it out together. So we have 3m minus m plus 4m. If you notice, all three have the same variable. So all you would have to do is combine them all by adding and subtracting. 3m minus m plus 4m is 6m. The one in the middle, we combine the 5jk with the 3jk, bringing with you that subtraction sign with that 3, and then 13 minus 7. And notice, when we combine those two, we can't truly combine them into one because they don't have the same variables. The one on the right, we combine the 2y minus 6y and the 6z plus 2z, giving us a negative 4y and an 8z. Once combined, we have a negative 4y plus 8z. Now we can't go any further because neither one of those have the same variables, so we're done. Okay, now the third skill in our lesson is the distributive property. The definition to remember is to multiply a sum by multiplying each addend separately and then add the product. As you can see in the parentheses here, we take those and multiply it by the number on the outside of those parentheses and then add those together. Say with the K, M, and N. Okay, so my hint to you is to use arrows. What I like to do is take the number on the outside of the parentheses and loop it to the first number or variable, then loop another arrow to the second number or variable in those parentheses. Then I would calculate the first number in the parentheses with that outside number. In this case, it's just 7y, because you technically cannot combine those like terms. And then the second set, 7 times that positive 2, is positive 14, giving us 7y plus 14. The second one, on the right, I combine the 3 and the 6x, and loop the 3 and the negative 5. Multiplying those together, you get 18x minus 15. And now it's time to combine all of those skills into one. If you have an equation that says negative 5 times, in parentheses, 2x minus 6 plus 8x, the first step is to do the distributive property. Multiply that outside number by that inside number, and that same outside number by that second number. Bring down everything, making sure to keep in mind the symbol next to each number. Identify all the like terms, and then combine the like terms. In this question, the next step has been done for you. The distributive property gives us negative 10x plus 30 plus 8x. How did I get that plus 30? You got to keep in mind that that negative 5 times that negative 6 does equal a positive 30. Now it's time to identify all those like terms using now the given equation. The negative 10x and 8x go together, and the plus 30 goes by itself in its own box. That final step to combine all those like terms by adding that negative 10x and 8x to give us a negative 2x, and to bring down the 30 since it's by itself and there's nothing to really calculate. Your final answer is a negative 2x plus 30. And now for your challenge. What you need to do with that question on the right is to email me the answer. If you are confident in your skills, I would love it to see all of that work shown and the correct answer circled just how I see it on that left-hand side. So if you want to go ahead and email me the answer to that question on the right,